we know these numbers can't be seen very well. I couldn't zoom in any further without us losing the track, so we can't, I want to make sure you guys can see Jack and his travels. So we'll call out the numbers as we go, and the numbers around him. We'll just point to them as we go so that people can see what we're doing. We kind of do that anyway when we play.
Yeah.
We're playing with fewer than 6 players, so we rolled off to see who will play 2 police officers. It's going to be me, so that's going to give you an advantage.
I'm tired, so that'll work out well for you though too, so it's fine.
I'm not very good at playing. I'm halfway decent at playing Jack, but I tend to suck at playing the cop. Have you picked your hideout yet? I'm gonna give him a second to
hold
pick
on.
his hideout.
I forget that and that's yeah. I know.
That's where you have to get to each night, and that goes to the top of your
right,
sheet.
and I have my choices from
any number that's not red.
Yeah, because the red
any
areas,
number that's not okay.
Yeah, the red areas are where you're going to potentially, possibly.
I don't think the red
numbers
numbers show up on your map as a potential.
Yeah, I don't think they
hideout.
do.
Oh, they might.
I think they show exactly the same.
Oh yeah, they do. So you just can't use, I believe, because you can't have. I don't think you can use them as hideouts, right?
No, you can't.
Yeah. So
No,
3,
you can't murder at your
27.
Because all the police will
Right, I see the reds.
Okay.
I just
Um,
I'm losing track of something.
it's hard to see on that map. That's the only thing
No,
I
I
don't
can
like.
see. I just don't remember what the borders on some of the squares mean.
On these
Yeah,
or these?
the squares.
The squares.
squares
That's where we move.
Those
That's
are the
where you
police.
move.
Those are the,
No,
Those
sorry.
are where we put the police.
the
Yeah.
That's-
crossings, right?
Yeah.
Those are the
I
police.
move Jack to put police. So policemen move on the squares.
That
Jack moves on the circles.
that aren't things. What are the ones
That's
that
where
have
those are where police officers have to be placed.
Okay.
On night one.
On night 1. Well, no, not on night 1. It's
There are only a limited number have to be on them after.
And the red
Yeah.
square is where I start from.
the red squares. We're going to commit potential
No,
murder.
the red square is
If we're using the letters.
if we're using the letters.
You can
Oh.
force a cop to go there. So when we play the cop tokens, now remember, a cop can play a token that's blank that doesn't have a
Right.
cop on one of those squares, right?
Right.
But that's where all of the tokens have to be originally, and then after that,
We can place them wherever you want.
no, you have to place the tokens again where police used to be. It doesn't mean the same cop is going to be placed there, and it does not mean that.
Right. Okay.
And you can place a blank there, and I think anything left over has to be placed in the squares.
It's,
So if it's, because you're going to have extra tokens.
Yeah. So you could.
His
technically
tokens are going
force
to reduce
a cop.
in number as he plays, but ours are going to stay the same. And, we'll remind people as we play. It's been a long time since we played.
Yeah, you could make it for the
Other
when we
one,
play
yeah.
Kazingas.
I thought it was cool, though. That was a good game because
No, I had to
Scott's
rush.
son was there and... Huh?
I had to rush
But
'cause
no, I
Dan
mean, it
was
was
going
still...
home.
It was a good game, though, because
Oh, yeah,
you
it
had a
was.
younger kid there who really got into it, which I
Oh,
thought was
yeah.
cool, because usually younger folks don't... This isn't...
Oh,
It's
yeah.
not necessarily appropriate for younger folks. I mean, you are murdering prostitutes.
Yeah,
Catholic Chris is now following us.
Perfect timing, Catholic Chris. Welcome.
oh, that's considering what happened in Mississippi. That is really kind of freaky.
Why?
2 nuns were stabbed to death in Mississippi.
Oh.
That's not creepy at all.
Nope.
All right.
It might be Catholic Chris, though, because it's LICH instead of...
Oh, so
But
maybe.
I could have read it wrong.
So
We'll find out. If I'm wrong, he'll be like, learn to read, loser. Or he'll be like, nope, you're right. Either way, it was kind of funny. Yeah, this game is not necessarily appropriate for his age.
Oh,
He's
yeah,
getting
no.
older, but he's a pretty mature kid, and
Yeah.
so I was worried about it because I was like, I think he'd want to really play it because it's a deduction game, and I think that's right up his alley. But I was worried that his dad's
Yeah, but I mean,
not
you
like
explained it in a way
parents
where you
care.
don't have to.
Exactly
Yes.
is what I did, and I told Scott, I'm like, this might be iffy for you, but this is how we're going to present it to him, and he was okay with it. Because some parents
it's
don't
gonna
care.
be a crime.
He
It just
cares.
sucked that I had to rush the game because
Yeah.
we had to get out of the store.
Mm-hmm. At least Nikki plays though. That was
Oh
kind
yeah,
of She
yeah.
never plays.
She does. Yeah, well, yeah. That's because she's usually buried in her phone.
Yep. But that was a game I think for her, like social deduction games and regular deduction games are probably going to be her upper alley.
So the
Yeah,
most
probably.
I can move in a turn is how, or like the total in a round is how like.
Is one? It's
We move one,
number
you
to
move
number.
2.
No,
He's talking about his total movement, right? No, he moves 1, we move 2.
yeah, we move
Yeah.
2 squares. He
And he
moves
moves one.
He moves 1 circle.
But I have to
One
escape in a certain amount of time, don't I?
You have
Yes.
you have the 15.
You have 15. It depends if you wait.
Right.
If
You
you
don't
end up
have
waiting,
to
you have
kill
up to
right
20.
away. So once you place all your white tokens, you're going to decide, am I going to commit the murder
Right.
or am I
I'm
going to
gonna
wait?
wait.
Now, if
Okay.
you wait, we get to move the ladies.
Right.
We can move the wretched around.
And there are super
Um,
highways that Jack takes that are from between number to number,
Yes.
which means you can cross the board very quickly.
Unless you're passing
Right,
through the cop.
unless
You
you
can't
pass
pass through
through-
cop.
Well,
But if you
Unless you're
decide
in
to
the cop.
wait, that gives you extra movement.
Mm-hmm.
The other thing you get to do is you get to flip one of the black tokens to see what it is.
Right.
So that helps you tell kind of where the cops are. You're basically casing an area, essentially,
Right.
to determine, is this where I'm going to go?
That makes sense. I'm trying to pick a
Yeah.
decent
It's okay.
place
You've only
as
played
far
this game
as,
once.
like, yeah, I'm trying to pick a decent starting space. It's not gonna like.
Yeah,
totally screw
and to
me
those
over.
watching, normally when you play this game, you're going to have somebody play Jack who's played the game a few times, and Ian's played it at least once. He played it one time.
And just plays the cop. Yep.
And he grasps the rules pretty well. He's going to try Jack out the first time. I don't have a problem with that. So
I might regret that choice, but I have my head out.
I've made some.
Yeah, you definitely cannot see the numbers.
Yeah, we're going to
Yeah.
just tell
So
people
we've
as we
heard,
play,
yeah.
and as
Yeah.
we move, we're going to read the numbers as we go.
Yep,
Yeah.
And
but it's a
you
good
should-
overview.
Yes.
So we've heard.
Oh, okay. It does look like a cool map. It's just very blurry for you can read Whitechapel. That's about it. I'm sorry,
Yeah.
guys. I just wanted you guys to be able to see Jack's track. I can move in further, and we'd miss out that murder area on the top. I just,
Murder
if I
zone.
save up $1,200, I might be able to
Right.
buy a better camera, and then somehow manage to hang it from the ceiling because I don't think that boom will hold
Yeah,
it.
but even then, there's only so much HD you can get. Like-
Yeah. Well, there's one that you can get that's actually used by the folks who do Critical Role.
Oh yeah.
That's almost as small as that,
Uh-huh.
but it zooms in further. But it also has you can control it with your phone, and
Mhm.
it's a little bit more clear.
Oh, okay.
This is a webcam. I think we're doing pretty well with a $60 webcam. So someday when I win the lottery, we'll buy a better one. So the first lead investigator for your information is me, Brown. Okay, I am Donald Swanson, Metropolitan Police Criminal Investigation Department. So first thing that's going to happen, Ian, is you're going to place your white tokens. Now look
I
at
don't
the bottom.
place all of them, do I?
Yes, you do. The
Okay.
first time you do. You look at the bottom. If some of them have a red mark,
Right.
those are actual ladies.
Right.
They're not necessarily the ones
Murder,
you're going to murder,
but
they're potential
like
victims.
actual
And the
victims.
others are dummies, so that we don't know necessarily where the ladies are going to be walking that night.
Mm-hmm.
And then I will do the same thing with police tokens afterwards.
That's rude. You shouldn't call them dummies.
There's nobody there though. They're just dummies. He misled you. He put like a bum out there or something. They actually
weird.
call them the wretched. It's even worse. They don't want to say prostitutes. They run around murdering prostitutes.
Oh,
They say it's murdering
yeah.
the wretched.
Because that makes it so much. That makes it so
Makes
much
it so much
better.
better. I'm sure some folks
Escort's a
might
nice name. You can call them escorts.
Mhm.
Ladies
I'm
and
pretty sure
ladies.
back then though they were probably called much worse, or they probably were called wretched. There people couldn't earn money any other way, couldn't own property.
Feel free to call out numbers.
Yeah, yeah, it's probably the easiest piece. So.
Or you can put them face down on the map. We can slide them to the correct number so that we're
Yeah,
not
I mean,
looking, but
I
you're
can
not having
do
to
it.
hang over
Sorry,
the whole map.
that's what I don't care.
I'm just trying
Because
to-
149 is a little hard for you to reach.
Yeah, well, that's true.
27
Alright.
possibly as well.
So. Alright.
149.
So.
Catherine, the days,
Yeah.
Winter Square.
Their writing is really hard to read.
Yeah. The instruction manual. Oh, you've read
Oh.
it, so.
Yeah. It's
Oh, and suddenly there's a giant beast.
Hey, look, it's Jack the Ripper. Anyway,
Wow, he really went for the full
Toad's
board.
the Ripper.
Ah!
Hey, you.
Oh.
get that back.
Yeah, honey.
Yeah, you do need it back.
He hates cinnamon tea, for those of you wondering why she's waving a mug in front of him.
Daddy's gonna go over to your Aaron.
He's like, help me, Aaron, it's awful. All we can see
You
is
just
little
stick
bunny
it in
feet.
front of his face, he'll leave.
I love the slow turn. He's like,
Closer.
I'm sorry, honey, but we're playing a
Yeah.
game.
Just, no.
Well, at least he's on screen now so that she can take a picture of him. So purist board gamers right now are having a conniption because there's a half-turned T.
Alright,
I don't think there's any T in it.
No, there's not.
Would you like another tea?
Now, if it was dry, I would just take the bag out if it was drier. But
Yeah.
Should I just wait to place them until
Yeah.
We may
Yeah.
want to
Yeah.
because I think Tobzilla will.
Yeah.
We'll give him a second. Just give him some attention.
It'll give me time to think.
I'm just gonna lay this
Crinkle,
on you.
crinkle.
Okay.
Now I'm writing my
Maybe
moves
I'll
on the sheet,
pretend I
right?
have
Yeah.
Where I'm going.
Huh?
And I write my moves on the sheet of where I was.
As you go, yeah.
Yeah.
As you move, you're gonna basically look. Make, it's like Spectre Ops.
Yeah.
What's this?
No cares.
There's food over there.
Come here, honey.
There's
I
cinnamon
know you
on
want to be on TV. He's nervous. You can tell you're nervous. Come here. Do you some rubs and then get the hell off the board. We're broadcasting. Can you please go?
He's trying to protect the
There's a
wretched.
red piece.
Go
I
chew
hate
it.
red pieces.
Go chew
Remember?
Go chew
You
it.
want to chew this? Whoops. You want to chew it?
Yeah,
Go
roll
chew
it.
the
Roll
red
it
piece.
toward her, yes.
Nope. Okay.
Go chew the red piece. The red. Why is he ignoring it? He usually chews on all the red pieces.
Seriously,
off the screen.
cinnamon.
I wouldn't hang it over there.
Well, no, I wasn't hanging over. I was trying to see if I could get a little bit more of the aroma to come out by shaking it up. a
Come
bit.
and get your red. Look, it's going off the board. It's going off the table. Come here. He really wants to stay.
No,
He looked incredibly annoyed for a
He
moment.
did.
it's you. Ew.
Am I missing
you.
a person?
You should have.
There's 8 red dots and there's only 7 white
Nope.
tokens.
Nope. Nope. Nope.
Did we lose one?
I have a red token, but that's for when I do the
The
murder.
red token is the
This
murder.
corner's not safe. I don't know why you think it is.
But it is. Because see,
Hang on.
I'm here.
I mean,
You should have 5 ladies.
unless I get
So
the
you should have
hot sauce
5
packet
white
I have opened
tokens
up over
that
I
there.
have
red
red
dot.
bottoms. I don't. I have 4.
Just keep pushing it towards me.
Really?
One of them's in here.
Oh, for some reason.
He'll go. He's gonna go. He's gonna go.
Yay! Sorry.
Yay.
I will
You
pet you
go
later.
with the foul beast.
I will pet you later. I promise.
No,
It's
you're
like
great.
garlic to vampires.
Cinnamon to two.
Cinnamon to cats.
No, just Tobzilla.
I don't know. I haven't tried it with Patty because she stays off the table. He had to make it at least one appearance. At least he didn't make the appearance where all the slippery cards and tokens. This is at least just a board right now.
Yeah, right now, yeah.
Right now, luckily.
If this was halfway into the game,
It would suck. A big bag of things.
It's
So,
okay. He's
the
eating
way
now.
the alleyways work, the alleyway counts as the gray space. It's that square, right?
Well, the way an alleyway works, if you're going to cut through an alley, let's say you were here,
Yeah.
right? Normally you could go here, or you can go here, or you can go here. With the alley token, you can jump a space, essentially.
That's
Go
what I
to-
meant, but it's one space, so it's
yes,
like
it's
you can-
one contiguous.
Yeah. That's what I
dotted
thought. I
line
just was
thing.
making sure I understand
It
the
makes it tough
movement.
because some of these little things are embedded in there on the small map. It's hard to see, like
Yeah.
the smaller alleys, but you wouldn't be able to jump to here, for example.
But from
In
there,
one
you could jump to
distinct
here or
175.
here, right?
Right.
You could go to, you could literally jump to here too if you wanted to, but you
Yeah.
could jump to this, you could jump to this, you could jump to that.
Now, if I'm moving on the roads, I still move one space as per normal, right? The
Yes.
the dotted lines, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Just realized I'm on
Okay.
Steve.
From number to
several
number.
super highways of
Okay.
little dotted lines.
So, I'm gonna hand these in order. So, 149. We're starting from there and going
149.
It's right here.
27.
27.
3.
B3.
65.
Oh, 65.
84.
34 is not on the board.
158.
158.
21.
Ah, 21.
147.
And
You play a
No,
little
even.
French bingo.
I don't actually. I do not play. I just can count to 15.
Alright. Sorry, I'm just getting race colors, so I forgot who's playing what. Okay.
Where the authenticate
Well, he could be anywhere right now, but what we're saying is where do you think he's gonna be?
I'm right here.
I'm right. No, you're not.
Okay, I'm right there.
We need that. He's like,
Well, it's hard to remember because I didn't
Yeah.
put them in
Yeah.
an order, and I don't have a screen, so I can't just flip them over.
Yeah, I was like, that's why I was like sitting here. I'm like, I'm gonna arrange like while we were figuring it, while we were shooing Toby off. I figured it was a good opportunity for me to arrange.
Yeah. Alright.
What are the blue tokens for?
The blue tokens are for letters, which we're not going to use that one.
Okay.
None of us have really played enough to mess with that. No, blue tokens are false clues. I'm sorry.
Right.
Yeah,
False
which
clues.
is when you
Which is
Part
the
with,
letters,
which
yeah.
is yeah.
when you use letters.
Yep. All right. So now you have to decide. Are you going to? Well, first you have to reveal where the ladies are.
Oh. Okay.
Flip over. One's here. So we got a lady on 149. We got a lady on 158. Send this way. Here, I'll just- okay.
I don't even know why I have the ladies because it's not like I can put them on the board.
Those go back to you then, though.
You have a point.
58. What's the number? 27?
7 and 84.
And 21.
Okay. Let's see if I judge this well. We won't know for a while, but now he has to decide. Do you want to murder, or do you want to wait? Oh.
That's they did a really bad job making this guy.
Yeah. Oh, technically, I need the red counter. That's what it was. Sorry. The red token, it goes here until he kills somebody.
All right.
There should be a red token that looks like this. Because yours are the clear ones. Yep, this goes here.
I
Didn't build it yet, so I'll put 'em on the board
will.
Murder.
I will wait.
Oh, that
tonight.
bottle actually looks 3D on the screen.
Whoa. But
Well, you say one at a time.
One
Oh,
at a
one time. That's right.
So
But
now,
thanks for letting me
Oh, sorry.
now we get to move ladies. And I don't
Well,
we're
that
not
means
allowed
I
to
don't
put
have
them.
to choose to wait 2
We're
nights.
not allowed to put them adjacent to a cop. I think is the rule for them.
It's exactly the rule.
Okay, and they move one.
Yes, one circle.
Let's see. So I'm gonna do a thing. I think I move all of them actually.
Move all
Yep.
from one.
Yeah.
It makes her adjacent actually. So
She's adjacent?
yeah, because she. you can use
Adjacent
one
is-
space. That's adjacent because she can move.
She's technically already adjacent
Oh, all right. So
as
I
the
see.
starting space. I think
Oh, it's right here, or
adjacent
one
is if
square
you're
away. All right.
within one.
Okay, then I'm gonna do that then, because that's 2 squares. That's right. Sorry, I'm thinking on the lines of how he
right,
moves.
yes.
You're absolutely right, though.
Right. Because I still move squares, not circles.
No,
Right?
you move
You
circles.
move
Oh, I move
circles. We
circles,
move
okay.
squares. That's
Okay,
why I have
that's
to pay
what it is,
attention
okay.
to.
That's why I thought there was something weird about that, and I couldn't remember which way how that worked. So
Can you put her on 23?
So I don't like that. The wretched
23?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
adjacent
You can move
rule
3?
is weird because some of the wretched are
Yeah,
immediately
they
adjacent.
move circles as well.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, because you're going to build them circle.
And you said you're gonna wait another night.
Well,
Well-
he gets to reveal one of these.
Oh yeah, you get to reveal one of these. Which one do you want to flip?
Because depending on what he reveals right now, he might
may
not
not
want
wanna
to
wait,
wait.
yeah.
It's a lot of closeness. We'll do the one right in the middle. The one,
This one?
Yeah.
Just blank.
I'll wait one more turn.
Okay. She was here, right? Yeah, so I can do that. And if you could put her on 22. There's only one more move, right? This one. You can reveal another one. That one.
This one?
You found me.
And it was on the square
The
with the yellow
police
border.
listening.
They're all-
I didn't think of that when I did that move.
Mm-hmm.
Look at how like three-dimensional that looks on the screen when it's smaller. It's like the cup from the X-Files.
Yeah. That was fun. That was really well done.
Yeah.
We might need Lucas back so we can play XCOM and then.
Yeah. They had it super cheap at Barnes & Noble. It was one of their red tag sales. But
Yeah.
I'm like, it cost me more to get to Barnes & Noble than it would cost just to order from Amazon. It's a good game. I want to play Scientist again. I really was getting into it. Right as I was like, oh, okay, now I kind of know what I want to do, the game's over. I think we had a good combo going with your character in mind.
Well, I managed everyone.
Yeah,
That's
you kept on
because
beefing
it-
up Ashley.
I
Which you had to do,
She
but-
kept killing off my people.
Who do you want to play? Oh, yeah, you did. So, you know, you didn't know.
Poor Lucas got like no funding.
Yeah.
You and Ashley, I couldn't fund him. Like, if you lose anything, I can't help you.
Fun game though.
Should have said something though, because I go to Barnes & Noble all the time.
I did not know that.
I'm gonna murder a wretched.
Alright, which one?
Dun, dun,
I will
dun.
be murdering that one.
This one?
Nope. One.
This one.
That one.
This one. This one's
Alright,
dead.
so on 125, a red token shall appear. And then these ladies get taken off the board. And go back
So
to Ian.
does that red token appear, or does it?
This goes
It's
off
a
the
clear
board
red
because it
token.
becomes, it's a clear red token,
Okay.
because they stay out through the whole game.
Ah!
So that's where the murder is.
This
That's
is
where
a
he is
tiny
right
thing.
now. So we're going to reveal what the police are.
We'll
no.
just keep these because he's gonna have.
Oh, that's right.
We're gonna
That's right,
place
we're
him
gonna
down.
Yeah, yeah, that's a good
So
point. So now we'll
just
reveal
let him
what
keep the
cops
one
are.
that, so we don't add
Oh, right.
more extras.
Yep.
Any
I got-
kills, you
I got
get,
one.
You get to keep your kills.
I get to keep, I keep what I kill.
Yes.
Alright. Alright.
That was really bad roll. So just to remind Sue, 'cause it's been a little while since you've played, we can move up to 2 spaces. Jack typically will move 1. If we have a carriage that went out here, he actually moved 2 spaces. If there's a short like lantern symbol, that means he cut through an alley somewhere. He still only moves 1 space, but he cuts across something. There's some alleys that are just really good for that. Right now that's where his current location is. Now when we move, we can ask him if he was at a location, which means we're searching for clues, or we can attempt to make an arrest. We cannot do both. So for example, if Beth were to move here, she could say, were you at 150? And he'll say yes or no. Were you at 139? Yes or no. She can ask everything she's within, that's connected to her. So not 150. She could do 139, 164, and 138. These 3.
Until he says yes.
Yes. Now, if he says yes, even if there were other viable locations that you could check, let's say she asked 139, and he's like, yep, he'll put a yellow token there. That means he was there at some point. It's possible he's there now. Doesn't matter. But we cannot ask about the other 2
Now you're
locations.
cluing for looks.
The other thing that the other thing that means is you can't make an arrest if you look for clues. So if you think he might still be there, you can't make an arrest because you asked for the clue. To make an arrest, you just simply say, I want to make an arrest attempt at this location. That's the only thing you do. You don't get to look for clues. If he's there, you win.
And we are playing by those rules that we don't have the area arrest thing. You only have the one.
Correct. You have to actually ask.
Because that's an alternate rule.
Yes.
Right?
Yep. We're doing literally the basic of basic game.
Essentially, you do the area arrest if you know that you were gonna have if the players are gonna have a hard time catching Jack.
Yep.
So we do area arrest with you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Since I'm playing lead investigator, normally lead investigator starts and goes around, but I have 2 characters, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go first. It's going to go around, then I'll do the other character last.
Actually, Jack's gonna move right now.
But what I'm
Yeah.
saying is,
Oh,
as
yeah.
far as I just want to let
Oh,
you guys know, I'm not going to go twice.
Oh
in a
yeah,
row.
no. You'll go first and last.
Yes. Yep.
now
and then Jack is
moves
going to
in the
move, and he's going to use a carriage. So he's going to mark. You have to mark both locations that you go through just on your record
Yeah, I
sheet.
know. Yep.
But this means he actually
In the
moves
same
2
square, right?
spaces.
No.
Nope.
No, no, 2
literally,
seconds.
because you have to count
The
down.
first one you
Alright,
went
so
to,
it
the
counts
second
as
one you went
square,
to.
okay.
Yeah.
So.
And then there's a little bit of a different kind of not movement, but different way of tracking for your 3rd night. If we don't arrest you before that, which I don't think we will, it's hard to arrest. Well, for me anyway, to arrest somebody before the 3rd night.
It typically happens 3rd night.
There are some
It's
people who can
very
do it in
rare.
1st and 2nd, but I've never done it.
Only
If they've
it's
played
bad
enough,
luck.
Yeah.
It's bad luck. If
I
you
think
catch
it's not
them.
just that though. If you play with the same group a lot, and you know kind of how that person thinks, it's possible. It's kind of a man game at that point.
It's bad luck.
But he has now moved. So you're done your movement, right?
Mm-hmm.
And now we start our investigation. So I'm kind of far. So I'm gonna go. 2, so 1, 2. I'm gonna ask, but I don't think you're at any of these. But I'm gonna do
No.
it so people can name it. I've got 86.
Nope.
69.
Nope.
68.
Nope.
I'm just pointing out for
You can
folks
also
listening.
ask for
You
102.
said
Yes, and 102.
And
carriages
and 55.
Move 2 spaces.
can't go through alleyways.
They cannot go through alleyways. They move normally, but he moves an extra space
Yeah.
instead of just one space. All right, so you get to go next, Aaron. I put you in the worst place. I thought he was going to go north first.
Well, it wasn't. It's not a bad place if he had murdered something that was over in this
Yeah.
area.
Right.
Yeah.
I was trying to be central in each.
Well,
Yeah,
if
makes
I hadn't
sense.
revealed who you
Or,
were, I
yeah.
might have done things differently.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh,
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
But,
Aaron's
but,
over
but,
there, huh?
but I'm like, there's a woman right next to
Yeah.
Aaron. Probably
Maybe
shouldn't
not.
kill that one tonight.
Probably
I'll
shouldn't.
wait till another night. FYI, although I'm playing Jack the Ripper, I do not condone violence against women of any kind.
Pass that over to her.
Is that the kitty?
66, 64.
No. Can no.
Because there's no way you're at any of the other ones here.
Aw.
Yeah.
Oh, I love the one with the coffee cup. You have to have her send me these, or you can send them to me, but I want the coffee cup one.
If I was out of place,
Perfect.
you
This
were
is
out.
idiot.
You were past the fence outside
What
the
is
field.
this?
Me? You think so? Alright.
Well, maybe. Depends on if you
I
move
can
that way.
I can go up to 2
Two
squares.
Yep.
Yes. So you can go to here. You can go 1, 2. You can go 1, 2.
And now look at it. He could be that way.
Yeah, that's.
Yeah, he could have gone down this way.
Yeah. There's no way he got to me, but he could have gotten to that.
That's why I'm gonna go. I think up to here, because he can go up to 2, so he can go to here, to here, or I mean, go
Yeah.
all the way down there, and I can't touch him.
Yeah.
But he could go a couple places around
Yep.
here.
Yep.
So I'll.
Just point them out as you go. So.
Yeah. So 118.
No.
Look for clues. 117.
No.
Not that I can reach that, but 151
No.
and 150
No.
and
And
139,
no,
just
no,
because
like
it's
it.
there. But yeah, didn't think so. But where are you gonna
Just
You can move
closest to
two,
the murder
right?
scene. Yep.
go?
144,
No.
128,
No.
143.
No.
Just
And
please point them out so
159.
people can see.
No.
Sorry.
Because they can't read any of the numbers. Only we can. All right. So green.
The fuzzy white things around us.
Polka dot.
I'm actually gonna move down this way.
So here and
Yep.
here.
Yeah, I don't want to move too far away because we'll leave them way too open for. All right. So if you could point out 73.
He couldn't.
No.
Yeah, he couldn't have, but I'm gonna say it anyway. 72.
Nope.
74.
Nope.
And 89.
No.
He took a
You
space
can
ship.
technically go.
Oh, and
90,
90.
no.
I guess.
Nope.
I
I'm
was
just
thinking
reading
about
them
it,
for
but
the
no.
blockers.
Can you ask them, or they have to be in line of sight?
No, they're gonna.
Nope, as long as you can reach it.
Yeah.
And there's nothing blocking it.
Yeah,
Like,
it's, the
but the
roads
town
are
police can't
considered
come.
line of
Yeah.
sight.
Yeah. Yep.
And just wander around, and come back.
All right. So the first night, or first part of the night, is over. So he gets to move again.
I do. I am not going to use a special movement token.
So you're moving one space.
Jeez, the red just blends right into the. Moving just one.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry. Okay. $85?
No.
101?
No.
126?
No.
124?
No. I know this is going to sound like I'm giving something away, but it's only if I was there the last turn, correct? Not
It's at any point.
If
Oh,
you've
at
ever
any
been
point.
there.
still no.
No, it's if we come across any of your current.
Any
anything
place
you
that
move
I
through.
have any place
Yes, anything
in
on
my
your sheet.
And that
previous
row.
sheet.
That's why you have to
that
write
entire
all
row.
of them down even when you carriage because
Right, that makes sense.
Yeah.
I thought that
We
was
might
the
find a
reason
tire
why I just
track or
couldn't
something.
remember,
Yeah.
so,
Yeah.
I believe the match that I won, they ended up following my trail backwards.
yeah.
yeah, that was the one you won. We only found one clue ever.
No.
All three
The
of them.
last night, or on night 3, you found a trail up here, and
Yeah.
you followed it backwards,
Oh, that's
and I
right.
went this way.
Oh.
Oh
That
yeah,
can
we
happen.
were all like,
Yeah.
we went this way.
Yeah, I was like,
everybody was standing around me.
I
They're like,
sure as
yeah.
hell went that way. Yeah.
Yes,
and
I was
nobody
there.
guessed
Oh,
I
yeah,
was. I'm
I was
like,
there.
sweat. And you don't want to reveal that. You know?
Yeah.
But that's what makes playing Jack really fun.
Yeah.
Because they could be standing right next to you, and you're just like, you either put the token down and hope they don't see you sweat, or you say nope and still hope they don't see you sweat because you're on the other side of them. It's a fun game. I really enjoy it.
82,
No.
60, 63,
No.
65,
No.
83.
No.
Should I join you or should I head south?
That's an interesting question because
Because south is completely empty right now.
yeah, we are a bit bunchy, aren't we?
Well, I mean, some people are like really close, so it makes sense to close in.
Yeah.
I mean, initially we're going to close in, but
I have to warn you when I'm close to escaping, right?
No,
no.
You have to tell
When
us
you
tell me
escape,
when
you
you
say,
do
it.
I escaped. That's
Yeah,
what you
okay.
say.
Yeah, on your you can't use a special move to get to your hideout.
yes, you
Yeah,
have to.
you can't
use
you have to
carriage
walk
or-
into your
yeah.
hideout.
That's what. Okay.
But yeah, essentially, you before we start moving, you go, I'm home.
Right.
So like, basically, when you moved that last
Right,
time,
right,
you're just
right,
like,
That's
free.
what I thought. I couldn't remember. I
So-
vaguely remember.
Is it fully
There's another
cooperative?
game
so
that
I
we've
can
played
type-
that we
ask,
have
like,
to-
where
Yeah,
you're
you can
going
ask
so that
me.
I can-
Yep, absolutely.
I'm gonna.
You're
That's
gonna
part of the
be
game that makes it
hanging-
fun
you're
for
gonna be
Jack.
hanging
Because
out
we
The
there.
can
thing
talk
is
it
that
out.
if you guys talk it out, I
Right.
see what
Yeah.
you're doing and can
Right.
plan accordingly as well. So.
Yeah.
But
But
I'm
if you're
just-
actually heading home and not actually stalling out time, then if I find you in the north, your
Yeah.
base is
Mhm.
essentially in the north.
but yeah.
But that's not always what you find,
Yeah.
because I play Jack.
I think I'm gonna go 1.
Okay. So you got lots of spaces you can
So 153.
No.
151.
Nope.
119.
Nope.
121.
No.
go.
159. Sorry. 172.
Nope.
Yep.
185.
Nope.
171.
Nope.
157.
Nope.
And 158.
158.
No.
There's a lot of spots right there.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's why it's crappy to tap your hideout down there,
Mm-hmm.
because the cops can move quickly down in the small areas.
Yep.
Come on, green.
I'm trying to think where I want to go. I don't want to. I'm not going to make it in here fast enough, and if I do, that could mess us up for later. So, what do you think? Should I just kind of move? No,
I
you know
would
what?
just
I'm actually going to go down.
Check in that.
Yeah, in
check
this area right here.
Mhm.
Well, I can't quite get there yet,
Yeah.
but
Right.
here. 105.
Nope.
104.
Nope.
88. I think I asked 88 last time, so
I think you did ask.
it wouldn't matter because it's
130?
possible. Can I?
130?
Yeah, and 130. Sorry.
Nope.
And I do 104 already. I did.
You did.
Yeah, you did have some
Okay.
first.
Yeah, I think that's
All right.
everything
He
you
gets
can
to
do.
move again.
All right. Also not moving. I'm using a special token.
Okay, just one.
Yep.
Whoops, he fainted.
I did not.
Jack
I
is
did not
a
get a
wimp.
case of the vapors.
That would be funny.
That was good.
Alright, so you've moved.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Actually, right there would
I
at
was
least
about to
tell
say.
us if he's in that direction.
Yep. That's what I was trying to. I was like, should I go to here and then I can still ask
It-
that.
it-
So 143,
Nope.
142,
Nope.
156.
No.
Did I ask that one before?
No.
126.
101.
Where's 101? Yep, 101.
Nope.
102.
Nope.
127.
Nope.
So he's
And we
in
know
here.
there's a clue.
He's
It's
either
125
here or
because
up
there's a
here.
dead body there.
Yeah. So I think Beth is closer to him than anybody else. Oh, well, he could be right up in the middle too, though.
Yeah, because he couldn't.
We've
yeah,
asked
he couldn't
every
have
square that's where, like, he could have gone this way.
We haven't asked 100. We haven't
Where's
asked.
100?
gone. Right there. He could have come up this way.
Oh, yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's
Yeah.
either up or down here.
Mm-hmm.
It's my turn now. Yeah.
Yep.
100.
Nope.
99.
Nope.
120.
Nope.
83.
Nope.
Yeah, that. Yeah.
I'm gonna go this way. Cut
The
off.
highway's the
cut
biggest
off this
connection.
area. So we're gonna go with 140,
Nope.
154,
Nope.
121. Oh,
No.
sorry. No, I don't think I can reach that one.
No, you
yeah,
can't.
you can't. Sorry.
153,
No.
125,
That's 152.
152.
152.
No.
And
No.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
180,
180. No.
168.
No.
Wow. Okay.
He's only moved 4 spaces.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What are we missing? We asked. Which ones are we didn't
Now, well, the only things we haven't asked is this square and
Yeah.
then that way.
ask?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean, he did use a carriage. He moved through crops with a
185.
carriage.
Yeah, there were no cops.
There was no, yeah, there was no
185.
No.
186.
No.
193.
No.
184.
No.
Holy crap. One.
One.
Technically, I can
Yep,
do all
yep.
of these.
Yep.
192.
No.
182.
No.
183.
I think that's it. Yeah.
I don't think he's down here.
No, I don't believe he is.
No, if he's anywhere, he's gone down that
this
way.
So I'm just gonna leave this guy up here. I think. What do you think? Because
Yeah, he's not.
I'm thinking for the next night, if I move
Well, I mean,
too
we can
far.
technically move you back.
That's
and
true.
Anyone can move you back up this
Oh,
way
good point.
at any point. So.
All right, so then I will go here. 130,
No.
145.
No.
146.
No.
131.
No.
161.
No.
Okay. You can move.
All right. I'm home. I skipped.
Ah. All right. If you can slide that down 1 to the knight 2, please. All right. So the next lead investigator is blue. So these go to you. The rules for placement, and you'll place yours after Ian places his.
Mm-hmm.
But the rules for placement is a token has to go where each police officer currently is. It does not have to be the same officer, so you don't have to put Sue's token here, for example. It can also be a blank.
Mm-hmm.
And the remaining, 2 that we have?
Mhm.
There's 2 extras, go on one of these colored squares.
The original.
One of the
original
original
starting
squares.
Oh yes, and remember, as a cop, if you do not have to move,
Yes, you don't have to
and
be
Jack
same
doesn't
list.
have to move either.
Correct. So Ash's friend almost caught me because he's like, "Do I have to move?" And I'm like, "No." He's like, just stares at me, and I'm like, "You're not catching me, but."
So
You can't
I
place
put
a
one
token.
less woman out.
Yes,
Right?
Yes.
that's because see how you have a red thing there. You can't place anybody.
Right. Okay.
So you have one less woman because she's dead.
Okay.
And so you take out one of the colored circles too.
Yeah, that's what I.
But the blanks stay the same.
Okay.
And you don't have any rules other than the fact that you can't place one where a murder took place.
Right. So I can still place on one that I started with before if a murder didn't take place on that square,
Mhm.
correct?
Yep.
Which
That's
is
what
why
those circles
yeah.
are for. So one,
That's
so
what I
we
thought.
know kind of what your pattern is, but
Mhm.
also so that you can keep track of where
Yeah.
you murdered. Oh, that sounds bad.
Murder.
Where you committed foul murder.
Murder.
She wrote. Should be like a little mini one for the investigators to put their tokens behind.
Just I know yet. Well, no one did do that. Okay.
Huh?
I was looking at a spot that. See, I'm trying to remember all the spots all the squares that we've been to and searched,
We've been
and
through most
no
of
one
them.
actually chose this one that hit all the spots on this side.
I did. I thought I did.
No, because if
Oh, no,
someone
I
had
didn't.
searched these 2 squares, we would have had a clue.
Yeah. how?
I searched this square though.
Yes,
Right.
that's what I mean. No one's been to
Nobody
that
went to
one.
middle.
Oh, I see what
Search
you're
that-
saying.
Those on that
Okay.
that last round.
Yeah, because I got to here and went down
And the
that
clues
way.
only matter for this round, right?
Right.
Oh yes, the
Right,
other
you
ones
on
are
the
not.
other
ones
row
row,
now.
ignore.
Right, that's
It's
what,
on
that's
the-
what,
it's on
that's
the
what I
row.
thought, just making sure.
And the clues don't stay turn for turn. So if we find clues this turn, for example, and we don't find you, next round we take them away.
149,
49,
27,
27,
65,
65,
84,
84,
158,
158,
21,
51,
47. Or 147.
147.
Alright.
Alright.
And you get to place.
Okay.
So when you want to replace one, just let me know and I'll move it out of the way for you. Or Sue will. 'Cause we're closer to them than you
I
are.
can look away if it's easier for you.
No, I think she's good. She's got them set up pretty good.
That's why right now technically it doesn't matter because you've already got these committed. These can't be
Right, I
changed.
mean,
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, she can technically put a blank on them.
well,
yeah.
but I still don't know. Like, unless I murder
Yeah.
for
Yeah.
first round, it's not gonna.
And she can change like the investigator to see if like maybe somebody has a better idea of where
Yeah.
he might go. Like she can swap us out
I'm
or
gonna
just
do
to mess with
that.
him.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Uh,
Wow, good cat hair, right?
I think,
It's showing up on screen. Wow.
I
Jeez.
think I'm gonna do that.
Can't show the letters, but you can show individual cat hair. Sorry.
I'm gonna do that one.
It's a radioactive cat hair.
Can't even see it.
That's just sad.
Is that it? Is it right there? I need to get my lint brush.
Someone,
It's so bright.
someone with a
You
Ghirardellis
can't
in
see
the
it.
gym that was CP30.
It's so bright you can't see it.
Look. Do you see it? It's right here. I don't see it, but look.
Yeah.
Oh, it's on my freaking laptop.
I must have caught it that way.
Yeah.
Oh my god! Yes.
There's no way you should be able to evolve something that weak.
This pretty much describes me to a T.
It happens when I'm tired and I'm drawing on my computer and there's
Jack-
dust on
Jack
like, and I
doesn't
think
have a top
like
hat on.
I want it erased. And I
Like when I was on D&D and accidentally deleted the whole map. Like, where'd the map go? They're like, we don't know. You're the one controlling it. I'm like, all I wanted to do was delete this line that I accidentally drew on it like way back. It was an accident, but it was still there. And I didn't highlight it, so I deleted the map instead, so there was just a line. No map.
So the Russia map deletes you.
Oh, it's bad. And then there's that perma mini map. It's like the
Mhm.
size of a quarter, so you can't read anything, but it decided to become the background, so it won't go away.
That.
Not very good at using the online tools.
I'll do that one.
Okay.
And then. Yeah, I'll do that one.
And
And then.
then you can put in the two.
Just imagine this Victorian gentleman walking through the streets and not being
Taco Bell.
I can see where because this game does have a two-player mode, right?
Maybe?
Yes.
Where essentially one player controls all the cops.
Yeah.
Dang.
I
It
think
can't be
so.
as much fun, though.
No, not for Jack.
It would be boring as
Because I could, if I'm right about where the area Ian's at, I can lock the game down right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You just essentially place the cops in the spot where the moment he jumps an alley, you just arrest all the areas that he's
Yeah.
trying to jump into.
Yep. Cool.